Firstly, well done, Shashwat. Really well done. 3 of us had backed MI to win, but no. It is GT who have managed to win by 36 runs. And 36 ka akda baith gaya when it comes to GT and MI, because GT now have won 4 out of 4 against MI at the Narendra Modi Stadium. It's a proud streak that they'll be very proud of. And MI, slow starters. They are not diesel engines. They are like some prehistoric machine of the 1920s or the 30s. They will lose 2, then they'll become a Ferrari, and then they'll go on to reach the knockouts. But abject display from the Mumbai Indians today. Rohit Sharma started off with 2 boundaries, but the same problem that has haunted him for 18 years, incoming delivery, knocked away the stumps. Ryan Rickelton undone by a very good ball from Mohammad Siraj. Tilak Verma struggling. Surya tried but couldn't do much. Robin Mintz struggled. Hardik Pandya, the batter, struggling big time.
What is Namadhi doing at number 7? I want to know that first.
So many questions over here, and we'll try address all of those.
Yep.
But Mumbai Indians remain the other team besides the Rajasthan Royals to be winless in the tournament so far. LSG, we know, have gotten their win. GT, having lost their first match by 11 odd runs, I think they made a
Out
recovery.
of the current top 4, only one team has won the IPL. And that is GT at this point in time.
Yeah.
DC have been pushed to 5th because of that. But
Fine, tomorrow we'll be.
of course, DC was SRH, but 4 teams out of that, 3 have never won the IPL. So
It's good. That's how I like it.
But
Also.
Again,
It
you
could
don't
flip.
read too much into the points
Yeah,
table
too soon,
right
of
now.
course.
It doesn't serve any purpose reading into the points table right now. Yes, what it does mean is it tells you what kind of a start a team has, like Mumbai Indians.
Also, feel good factor.
There is a feel good. The one good thing is, again, like RCB, what they've done is 2 wins at the start. It gives you good momentum and it allows you the cushion to slip up. And teams will slip up at some point. You've not seen teams have a miraculous sort of a run. You saw with Rajasthan only last year when they got to 12 points and then they hit a stumbling block and they couldn't get to 14. They went 3-4 games, if memory serves me right, without a single win. And mathematically,
last 9 matches, only 1 win.
only 1 win. So yeah, things happen. But yes,
Yeah.
what a good start can do to you is give you good confidence,
Yep.
give you a platform, and gives you that cushion as well. But for Mumbai Indians, it's become a story now for about a decade. They start slow, they find a way out at times, but more often than not, as has been the case over the last 3-4 years, they've struggled to find that. It's the 4th season now. 3 seasons in the past haven't been good.
They have to reach the Wankhede as soon as possible, because that's where their revival will hopefully begin. But
No,
then,
but
straight away from this, where did Mumbai Indians go wrong? The floor is open.
I think since the very beginning, I don't know why. No, there was nothing to congratulate me as well, because I too just saw the pitch report and I was just watching the
GT
game.
in your top 4?
No. But I was just reading the pitch report as well in the beginning, and the wicket also looked very, very two-pitched at the mid-innings, and I think that's why I went with GT as well. I at that point also felt that they're 10-15 runs over the par score that was. I think 180 would have been a par score over here. And after that, batters started to struggle for the Mumbai Indians. Firstly, there are too many issues with them. I'll point out the bowling issue first. I think bowling is very one-dimensional, and that is not going to help. That bowling one-dimensional, I do understand that you needed swing bowlers because you're playing at the Wankhede and you get that early swing and bowlers can utilize that. But the problem is that you cannot have everybody doing the same role. Trent Bolt and Deepak Chahar, both of them offer swing early on, and then in the back end of the overs, they don't have those many tricks up their sleeve. So that is something that is going to hurt Mumbai Indians at least till the time Jasprit Bumrah doesn't come back. And with batting, we know that firstly Rohit Sharma, I think the ball was absolutely amazing. He was looking good, Rohit Sharma, to begin with, but I think that was an unplayable ball. Not the top of off stump, but top of middle stump. It just clipped the bail. Perfectly executed delivery, that scrambled seam, and that more than hit swinging, I think it nipped back in as well.
It was off the seam.
It also went off the seam.
In fact, you see the dismissal of Rickelton as well.
Rickelton got played on still.
Yeah, but you see the ball after pitching moved away, as you saw in the case of
Rohit Sharma.
Which
Sharma
came
as well.
in.
in the same direction. In the same direction, left-hander. So
Yeah.
moving
So
away
I
from the
think
left-hander.
that was a very
scrambled seam was the trick.
good ball for him. Tilak Verma, again, I feel that those 2 centuries in South Africa were definitely great, but I think he needs conditions that suit him as well. I still haven't seen him perform that well on conditions that aren't suited that much
Slow,
to
low and
batters.
slow.
Slow and slow wickets. Surya Kumar Yadav looked good, but he needed somebody to be with him. But by the time Hardik Pandya came, I think they were already fighting for a lost cause, because Tilak Verma and Surya Kumar Yadav in the middle innings sort of they did not rotate strike, to be honest. They were relying totally on boundaries, and they were scoring runs off the boundaries that they were hitting. There was no intent to take those singles and doubles, and that's why I think that gap of that 20-30 runs that we are seeing now was created. If those singles were taken and you did not rely totally on just hitting the boundaries, then I think the margin could have been even smaller. But then by that time, I think it was already done by the time Hardik Pandya came into bat, because while Surya and Tilak Verma were building that partnership, thinking that they are going to play the big shots later on, that could not happen because both of them got out.
I think more than Mumbai Indians not taking full advantage of the conditions that or maybe the remainder of wickets that they had until the end of the 10th over. It's more about Gujarat Titans, I think, bowling those useful spells. You talk about Mohammad Siraj. I think in the last few T20s that he has played, maybe for any of the franchise teams or for India, or even in any of the white ball games that he has played, I have hardly seen him try any of the variations that he has probably had. Now, you talk about this T20 against Mumbai Indians. I think maybe for the first time in a very long time, I really witnessed him bowling a scrambled seam delivery. And you talk about Prasidh Krishna also. How many times I think have any of us actually witnessed him bowling those cutters or the variations?
I think he should be the man of the match.
I think it is basically smart bowling by Gujarat Titans here, which has obviously been led by Mohammad Siraj in the first few overs, then Prasidh Krishna taking care of the middle and the death overs. I think this is something, this is basically the fear factor that Gujarat Titans bring with them. That despite, having those big Indian names, we all were probably saying this thing, that their death bowling is an issue. How are they probably going to counter the middle overs? But I think that's what they have basically shown, that they can rely on their, these pacers to get the job done. And you look at Rashid Khan's figures also today, he did not bowl his full cut-off overs. How many times has it really happened? I think this is some smart bowling by Gujarat Titans. I wouldn't really say it's much of Mumbai Indians' fault. They tried everything they could, but it was Gujarat Titans who were splendid during the
But then I think Hardik totally misread the conditions then.
Then it is the toss.
Then it is the toss. I mean, see, he misread the condition totally. I mean, they picked 4 pacers. How many pacers do Mumbai Indians have? And they had spinners also in that sense. Their spin bowling anyway is the weaker suit in the Mumbai Indians.
Yeah.
They did not play Vignesh.
But I think either he was injured, but why did they drop?
No, he was fit.
He was fit.
Yeah. They didn't play. They decided.
Why did they drop a Will Jacks, who's got a good record here? 100 or 41 balls against GT, the same opponent. I agree that was a day game, but then why did they drop a Phil Salt? I mean, Will Jacks. Why did they drop a Will Jacks? That is the one thing which is there. I think the main thing, Hardik totally misread the conditions.
Yeah. You're saying because of the toss? But I think toss...
Also because what happened later.
I think the decision at the toss would have also been towards that, Dew might come in.
I don't think the match was decided with the toss.
Yeah.
Or the conditions that much. I think you got outdone by only one person today, and that's Prasidh Krishna.
Good point.
And Mohammad Siraj.
Even Mohammad Siraj.
No, you look at it. They had 8 wickets in hand, Mumbai Indians, at the halfway stage of their innings. They had 86 runs. They'd lost 2 wickets by then. Surya Kumar Yadav was at the crease. There was Tilak Verma as well at the crease, who was scoring at about 100, 120, I think, at that point. He finished with what, 39?
About 139 or 37.
39 or 37, yes. Yeah. So I think the game started to change when Prasidh Krishna was brought into the attack. Now, you were going at 8.6. By the 12th over, by the start of the 12th over, the required run rate had jumped to 11. Now, when you have a Prasidh Krishna bowling at you, and you got a Sai Kishore, because Sai Kishore bowled the 11th, Prasidh Krishna told you back yourself as Mumbai Indians to get 11 and over. Especially when you have Surya Kumar Yadav, Tilak Verma, Hardik Pandya to come. if this was the Indian team batting and you could be seeing these three bat in a similar situation going forward as well, you would feel getting 10 or 11 and over is something that the Indian team will back itself to get on most days.
True.
Especially Surya after getting a decent start. He didn't look scratchy per se. His intent is something we can all comment on, because I thought there may be a little bit of a lack of intent maybe from Surya today. But such are his high standards maybe. Yeah. But you back the Indian team in such a situation, or any team which has these three guys, to be getting about 10, 11 and over. Now that is what the equation was when Prasidh Krishna was brought into the attack. He was brought into the attack in the 12th over. Look at his 12th over. He gets a wicket over there. That I think of Tilak Verma. Then when he comes out to bowl his next over, Suryakumar Yadav takes a single. Hardik Pandya had come in the over before that. He, for the first three balls that he faced with Prasidh Krishna, was absolutely clueless. Third ball as well, he was in fact caught in his crease in many ways. Fourth is a single. Last ball, I think, or fifth ball is a single. Last ball is the wicket of Suryakumar Yadav. So such high quality bowling from Prasidh Krishna, and he only got better. Look at his figures. He picked 2 wickets, but was the pick of the bowlers, 4.5. You look at the match today, his economy is the best. Yep. I think the match turned when those runs dried up, and it takes high caliber for you to stop a Suryakumar Yadav who's already batting or had gotten a very good start. He got those 48 odd runs in just 24-25 deliveries. So this was a Suryakumar Yadav on song. There was a Hardik Pandya who showed glimpses that he could, he was still in good form in the last match that we saw. Yes, the expectation is much more, but today you outfoxed a Suryakumar Yadav and Hardik Pandya, your T20I captain and the captain of the Mumbai Indians. Credit to Prasidh Krishna. I think the game changed over there.
I think there was a graphic that was shown, okay? The amount of cutters that the GT bowlers bowled, those off cutters, taking the pace of the ball, the hard lengths, and also the good lengths. They didn't give the Mumbai Indians batters any pace to work with. Now, the Mumbai Indians batters in Rohit, in Tilak, Surya, Hardik, they like pace coming onto the ball. That's how they are conditioned to play at that point. If it's in the slot, they'll go for it. Wankhede. Here, the folly was that they just couldn't navigate the cutters. Mumbai Indians bowlers bowled far less cutters because they don't have the variation in that sense. Hardik Pandya bowled those cutters. And that is why he was one of the economical bowlers in the Mumbai Indians lineup. Rabada did it. Prasidh did it. Bowling wide of the crease, mixing up the lengths. But the cutters, no delivery, I think went over 130 kmph for a middle over period. So Mumbai Indians were absolutely confounded by the change of pace.
I think as far as Prasidh Krishna is concerned, he definitely stopped those runs in those last overs. But I think before that, the pressure was really built by Sai Kishore as well. Yes. I think not letting the Tilak Verma and Suryakumar Yadav score freely, that actually put the pressure on both the batters, and they had to go after the Prasidh Krishna. Nothing to take away from Prasidh Krishna. I think he really executed his plans really well. I have not seen him bowl in the depth too much in the previous years as well. So he was really accurate with his plans. But even Sai Kishore in the middle overs, Surya at that point when he got that start was batting up at a strike rate of about 140-45 and Tilak at a strike rate of 120. When your required run rate all throughout the innings is going to be 10, I don't feel that strike rate is sufficient to go after that chase. So they were backing themselves to score those runs in the last 10 overs, but Prasidh Krishna did close things up for Gujarat Titans. Until then, I think runs were not being scored by Sai Kishore. I think lots of credit should go to him. Last game also he was absolutely terrific. 3 wickets for him in the last game
and two
today. So he's being played ahead of a Washington Sundar, and that's really working for the Gujarat.
Finally, he's getting his due. I mean, there was also that one heated moment when he and Hardik Pandya were going after each other. I mean, Hardik Pandya gave some expletives. Sai Kishore is absolutely staring him down, and he didn't back down from it.
Any past reasons that you know of?
Sai Kishore has been part of even the CSK squad, and in the GT squad, he never got that many opportunities. The problem at that point is that, I don't know why he would go after Hardik Pandya. Maybe he just wanted to get him into his head. Yeah, I know in 2023, but 22 and 23, when you look at, he got very few games, Ravi Srinivasa Kishore. So I think the frustration is there. I think the way how he was trying to take him on, he said, how dare you?
No, then there must be frustration for the captain of the Chennai Super Kings as well
Yeah.
back then.
Can you show that frustration?
No, they are very good. He considers him to be his mentor as well.
Exactly.
So no frustration over there. Frustration only over here.
Exactly.
In
But
fact,
then...
the times, because I remember speaking with him the year that he had joined the Gujarat Titans.
yes.
He said that everyone here feels that I'm often compared to Ravindra Jadeja because of my bowling action, because of what I bring. Yeah, he's like, but Jadeja, clearly I've got so much to learn from him, but batting wise as well, miles ahead.
Yep. Thank you, Ravi Srinivasa Kishore, for ensuring that, yes, in the article that we have written, he is one of the breakout players that might have a good season.
But the opportunities need to stay.
It needs to stay. But then now let's address the elephant in the room. For far too long, his form in the IPL has been a big issue.
RJ Sharma.
No, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rohit Gurunath Sharma.
For once, I also use the middle name.
Yes, because he started off well, 8, he hit 2 boundaries. But barring that one knock in the Mumbai Indians match versus Chennai Super Kings, where he hit 100. But prior to that, and after that, and in the first 2 games, Rohit has been found wanting against the incoming delivery also. I mean, Khalil, when he got that ball to swing in, he chipped it to short mid-wicket, got the catch. Here, Siraj got that
Happens
incoming.
too often with Rohit, right? Remember that ball that Shaheen bowled to him as well? Again, an absolute...
18 years.
Today, though, it was a very, very good ball.
Yeah.
I think 8 batters out of 10 are getting out on that ball.
But I got messages about I'm furious with why Rohit isn't performing his role. Do you think the questions over Rohit Sharma, the batter, is going to grow in the IPL? Because see, Rohit is the ultimate enigma. He's a brilliant ODI and a brilliant T20I guy. But I think he's one of the few who's never had a good season of the IPL, barring one. Rest of the seasons, he's just been middling.
I agree.
Do you think this season has exposed that, okay, maybe Rohit Sharma, the batter, because I'm looking at it, we tend to mix formats. England series, if he doesn't have a good run with the bat,
Is he going there?
that's what.
The trouble is already there.
He's not even going according to me for the test series.
Yeah, maybe. But then, do you think we are seeing the last few glimpses of Rohit Sharma, say, in the long run? Because I see him play ODIs. That's his format.
See, the thing is, Siddharth, I know runs have eluded him. The runs have eluded him for not just one season, but multiple seasons. And maybe when you look at his career, the number could be just around the 2-digit mark.
Yeah.
If you look at his overall record, yes, he's a serial winner, but it's the captain and Rohit Sharma that has been much better than Rohit Sharma, the batter. If you look at his numbers as well, he's averaging 30 in the IPL. He's got 400.
No, that is, he's averaging 29.59 with 131 strike rate.
131 strike rate and averaging 30.
Yeah.
So for a batter that comes in with the reputation of a Rohit Sharma, yes, he's got in excess of 6,000 runs, but he's been playing for such a long time as well. You look at season by season, the returns have only diminished. Now, why you didn't raise any questions? Again, it's the same Mahendra Singh Dhoni thing. As long as you were the captain, if you underperformed and the team did well, no questions asked. You're fine, sir. The fans also don't ask any questions at all, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if the captain's not performing. If the team's winning, some things get hidden or get pushed under the carpet. Right now, as you were saying for MS Dhoni yesterday, he's not the captain anymore.
Yeah.
And if he's batting at number 9, there will be serious questions because the team is suffering. Now, the pattern with the Mumbai Indians, past couple of seasons and the 2 matches that we've seen, you're not getting any runs from the openers.
Yeah.
There is no start at all that you're getting. Rohit Sharma managed, I think, all of 250s last year. We can
Including 100.
Yes. So, but again, you look at his overall numbers, I think last season was still comparatively better to the previous ones. But when you're no longer the man with the captain's armband and you're underperforming, there's only so much time for which everything that you stood for or all the legacy that you've had will hold true.
Yep.
You can directly say it that. Do you feel that he also might be dropped this season? a call is
trust
coming
Mumbai Indians to have a plan sans Rohit Sharma. But does that mean there will not be a demand for Rohit Sharma going forward? I don't think so.
No.
I think there will be.
I'm
a
talking
demand.
about him. Yeah, that's for sure. If he goes in the auction and people want,
Well,
I think any franchise would anyways want him.
Mum-
But do you see him playing this full
Mumbai
season
Itza
with this-
Raja. You are wanting to commit blasphemy by
No,
dropping Mumbai
I'm
Itza
not
Raja.
saying.
So the
What
thing
I'm
is,
asking
also
is,
just
do
to-
you see him getting dropped?
I'll come back to that. We'll look at his numbers as well. There's not a single season since 2020. The last 5 seasons, not a single time that he's crossed 300 as well. 260, and I'm going from 2020. So 260, 299, 223.
332.
That's ball.
Yeah, that's runs. Straight, yeah.
So
332.
332. Okay, so
417.
407. So one of the better seasons for
Yeah.
Rohit Sharma.
If you look
was-
at it, his best average in 5-6 years has been
Last
his best
season.
average last
Yeah.
and best strike rate also 150. 2024 was the only season when you look at it where he had an average in excess of 30
yeah.
and a strike rate of 150.
Yeah.
But then look at it, 14 innings, 105. The rest of the 13 innings, just 312 runs, 150 and 100. So it was still the inconsistent Rohit Sharma that was there throughout in the Mumbai Indians of 2024. But they finished bottom of the table because of other factors. But Rohit Sharma, when you look at it, even in 2023 and look at it, 20.75, 19.14. There is a reason why they finished bottom of the table in
That's what I'm saying.
2022.
So there will be question marks on Rohit Sharma as well. But to answer your question,
Yeah, how long is the rope for him now? All of you can.
It's a long rope.
I think you've entered a new cycle now. I see this cycle being.
So you're playing him for the next 3 years
yeah.
I don't
with
see
this form.
them going beyond. They're not going to be releasing him. Simple as that.
Yes.
You'll have your mini auctions. I
So you'll
don't.
keep on playing him with this form.
He will
No.
end his career with the Mumbai Indians.
See, he will more than likely end his playing career with Mumbai Indians, but then he can, transfer into a different capacity, a different role,
I'm saying my straight question is that how many more games are you ready to play with Rohit Sharma with this form?
Okay, I'll answer that first of all. Before I, get to it, the question that obviously Siddharth asked, obviously his form is a matter of big concern.
Yeah.
And this is where I have a problem with a few franchises also, trusting in those players who have that larger than life figures both on and off the field, and those performances haven't really come on a consistent basis in the last few years or so. You talk about the last maybe more than a decent season that a certain Rohit Sharma had. I think we talked about 2019, 2020 that you said, but
No.
after that-
I mean, he's last season. That was his best.
yeah, last season was his best, but I think before that you cannot really recall any
Yeah.
year wherein he had those blistering performances or those consistent match-winning
Correct.
performances. And I think that's where I think a lot of big decisions need to be taken. You talk about, I think the best thing that the example that maybe comes to
Yeah.
my mind is KKR did not shy away from releasing Dinesh Karthik as a captain because they knew that his batting form wasn't great. He was doing those he was having those slip-ups behind the stumps also. And then overall, you decided to have a certain Owen Morgan who had a good form, at least as a skipper, despite those middling returns with the bat. So I think overall, this is where I think the franchises need to take those big decisions that even if a bigger or a larger than life figure is not really performing, and despite him being an unofficial mentor to the side, to the younger players, you need to take those calls. Now, coming to the
But
question
Dinesh Karthik and Rohit Sharma, I don't think come
I was
as
just
the
giving
same
an
style.
example,
No, but there
basically.
is no example like this is what I'm trying to say. Dinesh Karthik and Rohit Sharma in this scenario, there is no comparison.
My only point was that I was just giving an example that the franchise did not shy away from releasing their skipper midway during the IPL. That's
No,
the point.
Delhi has also done that.
Delhi has done it. but
CSK?
then CSK have also done it. Yeah. So
Punjab
obviously,
Kings has done it.
KKR did it.
Of course, that's
Yeah,
what he
that's
said. KKR.
so many teams have
KKR
done
is
it.
just one of the examples that I
That's
took.
why I'm telling you, larger than life figures in this IPL, I think there are just 3. Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli and MS Dhoni.
Yeah, and that's
so it's
where I
never
think-
happened with any of them. So I don't feel that there is
If
any
a skip-
comparison.
See,
like
if
that anybody is not.
if a top franchise is appointing a player as a skipper, more often than not, he's considered to be a larger than life figure in the dressing room. That's my only point was. Now coming back to the question that you said, when do I see this rope ending with Rohit Sharma? I think if Mumbai Indians lose 5 or 6 matches on the trot, at least if they lose the next 4 matches on the trot, I feel Rohit Sharma will not play any further part in the season. But if Mumbai manage to win the next 2 games, or maybe 2 games in the next 4 matches, then you're going to persist with the same team.
We are living in a very, very parallel universe if we believe that Mumbai Indians are going to rest Rohit Sharma.
No, they're not going to rest.
You know,
it's just going to be that, we want to give youngsters those chances.
You know what?
That's
Or
the
we're
thing.
forgetting one thing.
This
We're
is Rohit
forgetting
Sharma.
one important chapter from Sydney.
Yes.
Oh, stand down.
He will
Yes.
stand. I don't
Could
think
that happen as well?
I don't think it's happening in the IPL because see, look at why this discussion is gaining a lot of momentum and traction. Rohit's future is up for grabs. Okay, the contract discussion and everything has been postponed. We don't know when the contract discussion is going to happen. There is a big question mark over Rohit Sharma in tests. ODIs, because he's won you the Champions Trophy, he might get 2 more years. He might. But again, as I had mentioned, on April, he's going to turn 38. Age is definitely not on Rohit Sharma's side. If Rohit doesn't get picked for the England tour, if the BCCI say no, we want a new, that's why they want a new captain. They're looking at a new captain. It might be a clear-cut indication that Rohit's test career is over. Clear-cut indication. I don't see him making a comeback. October, November, you're expecting him to play the 5 tests against West Indies and South Africa. I don't know.
So he is not.
Tests, I think, is done. Then that means he's left with only ODIs.
So how many games are you giving?
He's
IPL,
playing the entire. He's playing the
with this
entire
form?
IPL. Yes.
And Mumbai Indians losing.
I don't see him, again, going against what Gulati said. I don't think there'll be a situation, regardless of form, that you will see him on the bench and
Even if they're losing.
Yes,
That
look at
happened.
it. It's happened so many seasons.
But last season he was having a good time.
But again, where did
even
Mumbai
before
Indians
that,
finish?
as I was saying, you
No,
look at
but
2020, the
still.
last 5 years, 332, 381, 268, 332, 417.
No, I'm telling. See, that his form was low. They removed him from captaincy. Okay, then he had a good season.
That may
24.
possibly not have been the reason.
No, one of the no.
I don't think.
Who
if
was
form
that
was the reason,
podcast?
let's go before that. Saransh, can we go down? So let's go before 2020 as well. So 2019 was 405 runs. So the other time that he gets into
400 runs,
plus.
yeah.
2018 was 286. Before that, 333. The year before that, 489. So again, these aren't staggering numbers at all. And
But
you're
the
talking
team
about
was
an opener.
winning. I'm talking now.
Team
now,
was winning,
No,
exactly.
yes, that's why I'm asking you.
So you never care.
No, yeah, that's
Because
why
you were
I'm
winning.
telling you, it's never happened that both things have happened together. If they have that point and Rohit was captain, who at either of the times would have won the trophy. Right now, what I'm trying to get to is that his captaincy was taken. A very big reason for that was that his runs were not coming. That's why this was said again and again that he will be able to bat more freely. He will be able to bat more freely. That attention won't be on him. So a very big reason for that was that as well. Secondly, now I feel because last time Mumbai Indians definitely finished last, but he had a decentish season. So there were not too many questions on him. There were other factors that contributed to them losing. But this time, if they continue to lose, and if Rohit Sharma doesn't continue to score runs, this will be a very odd, awkward sort of a situation for Rohit Sharma then. And then I feel that in this season, if this continues to happen and if they go on and lose 3-4 more games from here and Rohit does not fire, I feel that if they could have removed
I'll
him
give
from
you
captain,
I'll give
they
you an
would send him
outrageous
to-
thing.
yeah.
That runs may not necessarily have been the reason. 2021 CSK won, right? 2022
It
you
was
had,
GT winning.
GT who won.
23 CSK.
2023 it was again CSK. 2024
You removed
KKR.
him from captaincy.
No,
3 bad years.
Because 3 exactly. Now this is a franchise that had won in an even year as well, which had not happened. So they won the year before that, but now you had gone 3 seasons without winning and the captain not performing. That was just a second layer. But
So you took
this
the
was a
captaincy.
franchise that was used to winning once every 2 years. Right from 2013. They were used to winning once every 2 years. Then the attention got shifted to the runs. But primarily, you hadn't seen a time in the entire decade of that particular decade of the IPL where there was a situation you weren't winning once in 2 years.
You know what? I'll give you a more outrageous thing, okay? If Mumbai Indians finish somewhere in the mid-table this time around, okay? You've had 2 seasons
And
with
Rohit
Hardik
doesn't
Pandya. And Rohit doesn't score also, okay? What are the chances that MI do a CSK, get Rohit Sharma the captain back?
That's not
No,
happening.
no, no.
For
Rohit's-
tomorrow, for next
No.
year. Next year.
No.
Next year.
That's not happening.
I don't see that happening.
No, that's not happening.
It could be outrageous,
When
but why
you
not?
have the present captain of the Indian team there with you.
Why are you going to
Surya.
go back to
Exactly.
Rohit Sharma?
But again, the same argument, Surya is not contributing with the bat.
He's the Indian captain.
Rohit Sharma,
And Surya, again, as we've seen in the, he is yet to play at one kid. He will again get you those, maybe there'll be a couple of hundreds over there for him or quick fire knocks. He will have some decent numbers to show for by the end of it,
Yeah.
which by his high standards will be low.
Yes.
But when you look at his peers, you'll still be like, oh, he had a decent season.
what could change? If Surya does well in the 2026 T20 World Cup as a captain and a batter, then he might be the MI
These
skipper.
are very far away things, but do you think all is fine in Mumbai Indians?
It will be fine.
Although they've all been retained as well,
Look.
but it's genuinely all fine.
Look, you had everything out in the open in 2024. Mumbai Indians don't want a repeat of it. The management have made it clear.
But the
One thing I
people
know
are the
is it's
same
been
now.
made very clear to
Yeah.
all the senior pros, some of whom, they all chose their own way of expressing what was happening. That time, they were all very active on social media, as we remember as well. So clearly, it didn't go well with a few players. It didn't go down well with a few players. And but my understanding of the situation is that all stakeholders, and that includes the senior players as well, have been told that you need to put aside all of it that
Yes.
had happened last year and have some sort of order. There cannot be the kind of
Yeah.
divide that there was last year. They've been told to address it, and it was reflected in the way that the retentions worked out as well, because it was led by Rohit Sharma, who said that no, Jassi is the best guy, he needs to be getting more, even though the value of the money wasn't a lot, it was just separated by 50 odd lakhs here and
Yeah.
there. That's nothing for these guys, but the whole essence of it is something that tells me that there was some sort of a consensus that was made. And this time what I'm seeing from Mumbai Indians 2 matches now, again, is just bad execution.
See, you look at all the retained players' videos or the graphics that is there.
Because in the same meeting, just to come back to that, Suryakumar Yadav had also expressed his intention to lead the Mumbai Indians, but he was told that it's just the first season, that things have not gone well. We're going to persist with Hardik Pandya, who's still the captain of the Indian team, and they then explicitly everyone was told, including a Surya, that yes, we've heard you, we've heard your intention as well, but we'll only take a call if things go south in this season as well.
No,
I was just saying,
I agree
okay,
that they've
all the players who in the team's franchise, even the retained thing came out, okay? Which was the most dramatic of the lot? There was a video montage of the Mumbai Indians guys coming together, each talking about their experiences and all that. And who were they? The 5 guys. Jassi, Sky, Rohit, Hardik, Tilak. That franchisee released the only video of the retentions. There was a video montage. I don't think any other franchisees. Why do you think they went that extra mile? Because their image was absolutely destroyed in 2024. They wanted to target the management, but they ended up targeting the player. And that is where Mumbai Indians realized that, boss, our one family image has totally taken a beating. Now let us show it through these kind of stunts that yes, we are one family. It remains a stunt.
Agree. True.
It remains a stunt because
I'm
of what
saying
happened in 24.
I'm saying even if they were sat down and told that okay, we have heard your desires, you cannot be all of these things. Would you, if somebody tells you this, would you be able to take it? Although you have no other choice, but still, will you be able to digest it? You will still have to follow what's been said, but will you be happy from within? Is that the case?
See,
It's just
publicly-
for me, it's very hard to. It's just that for me, it's what all those audio of Rohit Sharma got leaked last year with Abhishek
temple
Nair.
and all.
Yeah, this temple and all of these things. It's very hard for me to believe that emotion would change so quickly.
Publicly, you will all be very cool about
What
it.
has happened though, Shashwat? We need to remember.
He won the World Cup, yeah.
He won the World and he played a crucial part.
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah, definitely.
It's, obviously, this is something I am looking forward to as well. The return of Hardik Pandya as captain of MI to the 1KD Stadium. But two crucial events have happened. One, he's now a Champions Trophy winner. And
And
two,
a
he
T20
played
World Cup.
very, very crucial role. Remember, Hardik
But
Pandya...
there's also Surya in that dressing room who's just taken India's captaincy.
Totally agreed. But Hardik Pandya, every Indian cricket fan will know that if it wasn't for Hardik Pandya, you were not winning the T20 World Cup if it wasn't for his cutter. In fact, one should also realize that if you could play the kind of combination you did in the Champions Trophy was because Hardik Pandya became your lead bowler.
Correct.
He was sharing the new ball. If there was no Hardik Pandya, you could not have played the kind of combination that you were playing. So that's the value of Hardik Pandya, and people must
that's
realize
very
that.
true. Hardik Pandya, he too is, I think, as far as value in the Indian team, I think after Hardik Pandya, he comes right after Jasprit Bumrah. No doubts about that. There's nothing to take away from it. But the only thing is that at the end of the day, all these players are human beings as well. If I'm the captain of the Indian team and I'm not getting
You're suggesting they're underperforming?
No, they're not. No, not even once. No. I'm not saying this at all. All I'm trying to say is that the strength of Mumbai Indians was how united and how the kind of family feeling that was there in their team. That was their USP. That's what made them win so many tournaments. Of course, the skill set and you nurturing players and the scouting, all of that does play a role. But at the end, what makes you different, that one different team out of the 10 is that they had that USP, that they were united, they had this family feeling. I think that has ended. I'm not saying they're not together or anybody is underperforming. Everybody still now is definitely playing for the team. Everybody wants the team to win. But when it comes down to feeling the same about the franchise that Rohit Sharma apparently called it as a temple, I think that feeling has eliminated, and I think that is what is
That's
now.
the reason.
Yeah, 100%.
Before all the Mumbai Indians fans come at us, okay, that you'll accuse us ki til ka taad kyun bana rahe ho, okay? Simple fact.
Mountain out of a molehill.
Mountain out of a molehill. Til ka taad kyun bana rahe ho, okay? 3 factors. You don't have Jassi. So half of the belief is gone. When a team enters without Jassi Bhai, so prime reason number 1 why you're underperforming is you don't have Jassi Bhai. Second, your spinners you have a non-existent spin bowling
That
lineup
was
with an
last year
exception
as well.
That's why you're struggling. Those struggles will amplify in the coming years also. What has changed from past Mumbai Indians teams? Surya Kumar Yadav is not peak Surya Kumar Yadav. Last year also he did particular good numbers, but his slump has been there now for 1 year. Surya's slump is also now very active. Tilak is struggling, but then
He performed well in the T20 World Cup, and after that for T20s, slump has been there for a few months.
Surya did well in the T20 World Cup for that catch at long off. Otherwise, his returns to the bat were very minimal.
Quite middling, yeah.
Very middling. So that's why long off, that we'll always remember it with Surya. But if you don't have Jassi Bhai, half of your belief is gone.
Actually, see, it's a side that is used to playing 16 overs because 4 overs,
Cheat code.
Yeah,
cheat code.
Yep.
Those 4 overs don't exist.
But everything could change on Monday when MI take on KKR. And if they want a revitalization of the Wankhede, it is against their favorite opponent.
Yeah.
But I think it won't happen. Yeah. See, it's not the old KKR where they were always having a mental block, but they've now won, I think, 4 out of the last 5 games against the Mumbai Indians. And I think an intimidation factor is not there in the Mumbai Indians also. So, yep, let's take some comments, but the verdict is still out. The elephant in the room is Rohit Sharma's form, and I don't think the questions will ease off on it. So, I love Mutton Biryani saying, this is terrible. Mujib never been good. Play proper player in Jacks or Topley. And others have to up their game. It has been 5 seasons. Players better step up. See, 2020 in the COVID era. COVID is gone, but Mumbai Indians are not performing to their peak. Mujib, again, why did you drop a Will Jacks? Who's got a good record at Narendra Modi Stadium, yaar? Why did you drop him? Bizarre.
Because Hardik came and it was about the batting combination.
Yeah. Hari from the US is saying, benching Puthur was shocking. Yes. Tilak culprit 6 overs, 39. Yeah, 37 of 39, 39 of 37 balls. Both Tilak and Hardik did not give enough strike to Sky, who clearly was hitting well. But unfortunately, Tilak, I think his knock was kind of like Sai Sudarshan's knock. Sai Sudarshan also struggled as the ball got softer. But I think he had enough of a score.
Sudarshan had at least done the damage in the first few overs.
That's the
point,
thing.
yeah.
That's the thing. Mr. Shekhar GTN from the US is
long
saying.
time, isn't
No,
it?
he was there.
He was there. Oh, arey, GT game only is there here. Hello, gents. 20 runs short. Oh, yeah. My two geniuses, Sidvi and Harshit, said MI are slow starters. What a joke. MI days are over. Twice MI finished 10th since IPL had 10 teams. Absolutely. I mean, they finished 10th in 2022.
Mr. Shekhar, it is a valid fact. It's true that they are slow starters, and despite that, they're the joint most successful
I think
team.
he's trolling us for 20 runs short.
We said
but
that, they are
whatever-
20 runs short.
Yeah. Again, even Stephen Fleming is saying he can't read the Chepauk pitch, right?
We live by the sword and die by the sword. Yeah,
But
these
even
kind of
in all
analysis.
those years that Mumbai Indians have won all those 5 titles, you will see how many times, I think 4 out of those 5 titles they would have lost the first match as well.
course,
I
of
think
course.
since 2013 they've lost all
Exactly.
14.
2012 was the last time they won.
Exactly. So 2013 they've lost all matches.
2014,
First match, I mean.
you did not win a single game in the UAE leg. You came back to the Wankhede and you won.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
lose enough.
And the stars aligned for you in that MI versus RR game. 195 in 14.2 overs. Aditya Tare lofting James Faulkner into the stands. Singularity from the UK is saying, tough fight between CSK and MI is always for 10th.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, they are 9th currently, Mumbai Indians, and CSK are 8th. Rajasthan are 10th because they have a poor net run rate. So,
But they've also lost 2 out of 2 now.
yeah, they have
Even
lost two.
Mumbai has
even
lost
Mumbai.
Mumbai have lost 2 out of 2, but their net run rate is slightly less worse than that of RR.
Yeah.
So, yep, that's the thing we are looking
Next
at. Yeah,
comment.
8th is CSK, 9th is MI,
Yeah.
10th is RR. Yeah, because minus 1.163, minus 1.013, minus 1.882. And tomorrow, maybe CSK can jump up because they are taking on RR who are at the bottom, but it's in Barsapara. And Ashish there, MS innings was like a hit item number in a flop film. Ashish there, indeed. I mean, that will never go away. I mean,
What movie would that be, Siddharth?
Pawan's not here. He's the Bollywood expert. Yeah, flop film. I can think of one.
It's his birthday.
I know, but I'm not.
Oh
gonna say
yes,
the name.
it's Pawan's birthday. Why? It's done now. Yesterday. It's now 10. It's 12:20. So yep.
Very technical.
There's one more, I think, super chat.
Yeah, there was from
Yeah.
Hari, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Hardik, a repeat offender every time, does not give strike to better batter, tries to hit by himself and fails more than 50% of the time.
Santner is a better bat than Hardik.
No.
No, that's pushing it.
But
Yeah,
yaar, Hardik, he was struggling. Today,
Yes,
I
today.
don't know what was happening. He was hitting slower deliveries back onto his boot. That much he was struggling. He was trying to either hit it out into the Sabarmati. That was how hard he was trying to hit the ball. Just didn't get the timing. That was the problem. So, yep, Hardik is a repeat offender. I mean, but then you remember for that swag, yeah, no look shot, then I'll do it. Krishna Vamsi Varigonda. Last year, Rohit was highest run scorer for MI, not Sky, not Tilak, not Ishan, not Pandya, not David. That was the first time he became the leading run getter after 8 years, 2016, 440 plus I think he had hit in that
Then
season.
that just sums up the story for you, right? Because look where Mumbai Indians finished last year.
Yeah.
Freaking Awesome has a comment that this is why I said MI should have batted first in preview. Anything close to 200 isn't easy to chase. 207, the highest second innings total by a visiting team. GT's openers are their biggest strength. at
Especially Sai Sudarshan. 4 innings
He's
now.
fine though.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't look good. I mean, he was stretching his knee in that sense. He did have a very awkward tumble in that fine leg, if I'm not
He's
mistaken.
even had a surgery last year. I think it was for sports
yeah.
hernia, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, yes. So, Siddharth is saying, past few seasons now, MI resembles Chelsea. Always first in pulling out best transfer retentions, but performance, Shane isn't here, luckily. Otherwise, he would have had a go at Siddharth at this point. So, yep. I think that's
But
about...
the thing with Chelsea and how they're different is, again, look at the shake-up that Chelsea had. Mumbai Indians averted that kind of a shake-up, and Chelsea would just sack managers left, right,
Yep.
and center. You don't see that with Mumbai Indians that much.
Yep, so very disappointing performance for all the Mumbai Indians fans. They'll be really, really unhappy, but they can't be waiting to get back to the Wankhede because that's the next game that they'll play on Monday. It is
KKR.
MI versus KKR, and KKR are on a high after beating RR also. But tomorrow is the double-header game. First, the Delhi boys are in the house with Delhi Capitals versus the Sunrisers Hyderabad in their last home game, Vizag. After that, they'll be shifting to the Arun Jaitley Stadium. And the last game also for Rajasthan's home, Barsapara.
Second home.
Yeah, where CSK are taking on Rajasthan Royals. It promises to be a very, very interesting Sunday. Delhi Capitals,
That's an important game. For
very
us.
important game.
It
Yes.
would become just the second team to win 2 matches out of 2.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
big.
And then you could have a table that is dominated by teams who never won the IPL.
That's
And
true.
also, if we beat SRH, I think it will be a very big boost to our campaign.
Perfect
Just
revenge
at
for
the
what
beginning.
happened last time.
Revenge, we don't think. Because
No,
then
it's
too
done.
we'll have to take revenge from all the teams.
I mean-
Someone has hurt us at some point.
See, KKR and 3 matches I don't forget from last year. The KKR match, because again that's the kind of
272,
pattern you got.
yeah.
Then the SRH match and the RR match, which you should have won.
Yeah. Play Nattu. That's my simple thing for
I think
the.
he'll have to.
Play Nattu.
Case
That's your best
filed
chance.
last
Is he
time.
fit?
No update on that.
Natarajan?
Yeah, Natarajan to is fit.
Okay.
Yes.
Case isn't, na?
Tomorrow I will only support Delhi Capitals if they play Nattu. Otherwise,
Nattu should.
yes. Tangarasu Natarajan. Yep. So, that's about it from this Saturday game between MI and GT. We'll be back tomorrow for the toss, mid innings, and the post match of the first game, as well as the mid and the post match of the second game also. Very important game for all the 4 teams. SRH from the back of their loss to LSG. DC, can they do it? And RR, not in good form. CSK, can they recover? It will be very interesting to see from all of us here. Harshid, me, Sid Gulati, and Shashwat. It is bye-bye, Nandri, Vanakkam, Shubhratri, Shabba Khair.
Eat your vegetables and don't trouble your mother.
And stay safe. Subscribe to Sports Today. Bye-bye.